Toys, toys. I like toys. I like creating toys. I like Nintendo toys, especially Zelda toys. I like toys. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to one of my videos. My name is Jesse. So in this video I'm going to be doing a quick review on the new Five Nights at Freddy action figure wave. And yes, I do have the other figures in this wave. And I'm going to try to do a review of every single one of them. Hopefully this video is not too long. But anyways, enough of me talking. Let's get these bad boys out of the box. Alright, so here's the Five Nights at Freddy figures out of the box. Let's take a closer look at Foxy. Wow, check out that head sculpt. It's pretty nice. I'm really digging all the detail it has. Let's take a closer look at the body. Very nice. Alright, for the articulation, he can move his head from side to side. He can kind of nod his head. He can extend his arms that much. He can bend at the elbow. He has wrist swivel. And they added a new point of articulation to these figures, which is pretty cool because the last wave of Five Nights at Freddy figures, they didn't have any movement in the waist. So now they can move on the waist, so that's pretty cool. All these figures have articulation in the waist except Funtime Foxy. But anyways, back to Foxy. He can do the splits that much. He can kick out that much. He can bend at the knee. Here's a quick comparison next to the other Foxy figure from the first wave. Alright, now let's take a closer look at Bonnie. Really cool. And for the articulation, he can move his head from side to side. He can kind of look up, look down. Not a whole lot. He can extend his arms that much. He can bend at the elbow. He has wrist swivel. One thing that I will point out is that they never fixed the problem with the joints. Just like the first wave, their joints will fall out pretty easy. Like if I put his leg back, their limbs will fall out pretty easily. Bonnie can do the splits that much. He really can't bend at the knee that much. And just like the Nightmare Foxy, he has no articulation here in the ankles. Here's a quick comparison next to the other Bonnie from the previous wave. And no, he does not come with a guitar, if that's what you're wondering. Alright, so it's Chica's turn. Let's take a closer look at her. Very nice. And this time they sculpted the cupcake onto the hand, so the cupcake is now removable. Alright, let's take a closer look at the articulation. Chica can move her head from side to side. She can nod her head a little bit. Chica can extend her arms that much. She can bend at the elbow, but not a whole lot. She has wrist swivel. She has articulation here in the waist, just like the other figures. She can do the splits that much. She can bend at the knee. It's kind of funny because it looks like she's about to slam dunk. And just like the other figures, Chica doesn't have no articulation in the ankles. Alright, so here's a quick comparison next to the other Chica from the previous wave. And as I already mentioned, the cupcake is now removable. It's molded onto the hand. This Chica had the option to display her holding the cupcake or, you know, not holding the cupcake. Alright, now let's take a closer look at Funtime Foxy. Very nice. I really do like the paint job. It's really smooth. And the limb just fell off. Foxy can move its head from side to side. Foxy can only move his head up and down a little bit, not a whole lot. He can extend his arms that much. He can bend at the elbow. Foxy has articulation here in the wrist. And just like the figures in Series 1, he has no articulation here in the waist. And Foxy has no articulation in the tail, and I learned that the hard way. I broke the tail because I was trying to move the tail a little bit to see if it moved, and it broke off. So yeah, just a fair warning: do not move the tail. I'm glad that this happened to me. That way, it won't happen to you. So yeah, do not move the tail. And Foxy can bend at the knee, but not a whole lot. And just like the other figures, no articulation in the ankles. Here's a quick comparison next to other Foxies. Alright, so last but not least, let's have a closer look at Freddy. Really nice. He can move his head from left to right. He can kind of move his head up and down. Not a whole lot. He can extend his arms that much. He can bend at the elbow. He has wrist swivel. He has articulation here in the waist. Freddy can kick out that much, which is pretty impressive because the other figures can't really kick out as much. He can bend at the knee, but not a whole lot. And no articulation in the ankles, just like the other figures. Alright, so here's a quick comparison next to the other Freddys in Wave 1. And no, he does not come with a microphone this time. He comes with this accessory right here, which is pretty nice. Alright, now let's take a closer look at the Build-A-Figure, because each figure in this Series 2 wave comes with a piece to form this guy. He kind of looks like Slender Man. And unfortunately, he cannot stand on his own. So if you want to display him, you have to put him up against something in order for him to stand up, because his legs are too skinny. Alright, for his articulation, he can move his head from side to side. He cannot nod his head. He can extend his arms that much, but he has no articulation in the elbows. And he has a little bit of movement here in the legs, but not a whole lot. No articulation in the knees. Let me move the camera a little bit more up. There you go. Here he is next to the other Build-A-Figure from the Series 1 Five Nights at Freddy wave. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I totally recommend picking these action figures up. If you see it at your local Target, Walmart, Toys R Us, wherever, pick them up because they'll make an excellent addition to your collection. But anyways guys, thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate that, and I'm going to be making more videos like this in the future, so stay tuned and follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of cool pictures of my toys and stuff. But again guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.